Con. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we're going fishing. Have to set up some stuff real quick. Jeez, I think my quest is in Ishgard. I might be wrong though. Okay. Jeez, I'll be doing these fishing and leveling quests up until I get the gig. Zalulu, how have the fish been biting? I've had so much on my platter recently. What, with all the preparations to return to my ancestral home, I haven't had much of a chance to... Huh? Oh, hello Zalulu. I'm glad you're here. There's something I need to speak with you both about. It's your brother, Anselme. He's asked me to assassinate you. Oh, don't worry. I told him I wouldn't do it. After all, if I killed you, who would I beat in our little fishing competitions? What in the world are you talking about, Raina? I know full well why my brother might want me dead, but why would he ask you to kill me? I told you what I do for a living, didn't I? I travel around, taking on what jobs I can to fuel my fishing habit. What kind of jobs did you think I was talking about? Chocobo wrangling? Basket weaving? Mayhap a few short stints as a bar wench? Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that one of my fishing friends was a professional assassin. Well, it's true. I specialise in taking down marks with poison arrows. Remember how you had your brother eat that litter puff of poison? It seems he's keen to give you a dose of your own medicine, right in the heart. It isn't just revenge he wants. He's afraid of me. That's why he's been making unreasonable demands of those who know me well, driving them from their homes and threatening them with death. He's trying to get rid of all who might oppose his regency. Well, as long as he's focusing his efforts on harming me and not my people, I can rest a little easier. There's just one problem that remains to be solved. Sorry to burst your bubble, Anselme, but it's not just you he's planning to harm. I happen to overhear that he's planning a new irrigation product on your house's estate. At least that's what he calls it. All he's actually going to do is fill in the fishing ponds, just to spite you. What? That lowlife can order my friends to put poison arrows in my heart all he likes, but I'll never forgive him if he dares to damage my family's fishing holes. Zalulu, we haven't a moment to lose. Will you lend me your aid to cast out my brother? There is only one way that I can be sure of claiming my inheritance. I must present the Rosecarp ring, the ancient treasure of my house, passed down from father to son since time immemorial. Unfortunately, I dropped in the sea of clouds. But there still may be a way to reclaim it. As I watched the ring descend into the mists, a cloudfish flew by and swallowed it whole. The ring is highly distinct, a blood-red jewel with the image of a leaping carp, a sigil of my house, intricately inlaid in silver. If anyone was to catch that fish, the tale of the ring's discovery would surely spread far and wide in cloud fishing circles. Zalalu, mayhap your Dravanian Moogle friend have heard aught about it? Pray, go to him and ask about my ring. It may be my only hope. Koopa? You're looking for a ring, Koopa? It wouldn't happen to have a shiny red jewel with a picture of a fish on it, would it? Mogok knows about it, Koopa. A few weeks back I was filleting one of the fish that I caught for my supper. I learnt my lesson about eating fish whole when a ruby ring fell out of its belly. Seeing how shiny it was and where I found it, I thought that someone must have been using it as a lure when their line snapped. I never realized it was an ancient treasure. If I had, I wouldn't have, The truth is, I don't have it anymore. A few days ago, I was fishing from a floating island, and before I knew it, I drifted all the way to Abalathia. Koopa. There was a big birdman there who was fishing in a little pond, and one thing led to another. We decided to have a bit of a contest. A competition that I lost, Koopa. If I had have known that he was such an expert fisher bird, I would have never wagered the ring. I promise. Will you tell El Some I'm sorry? What in the world? Mogok killed the fish that swallowed my ring? What a stroke of luck. If you see your Moogle friend again, tell him that he has nothing to apologise for. Thanks to him, we know exactly where to find my ring and how to reclaim it. The birdman who won it from him can only be a Vanu, and if the fellow likes to gamble, all we need to do is challenge him to another contest and win it back. Let's head up to Camp Cloudtop and see if we can find this famous fisher bird. Zalalu, you made it. I've just spoken to the knights in Camp Cloudtop, and they think they know the Vanu fisherman we're looking for. Apparently, they often see him fishing on a floating island away to the east. However, the way they tell it, we might have some difficulty getting there. You see, the island the birdman likes to fish on isn't connected to the mainland. The only way to get to it is by flying. Anyway, let's head over and take a look for ourselves. Oh, and here, take this rod. I made it myself. The Vanu aren't known for their hospitality, but a gift like this will surely stoke the fire of friendship in the heart of any fishing enthusiast. I don't know if I have a good bait for catching this on me. In fact, I don't think I have a single bait on me. We'll see. Allegedly, I can just use a metal spinner, which comes from the firmament. Who are you, and why do you disturb my peace? Nettling appears from nowhere, like sudden squall from cloudless skies. A rare and unwelcome occurrence. What a handsome rod. It shines like the summer sun. Nettling honours Tonavanu with excellent gift. What can Tonavanu do in return? Nettling desires of return of road ring? Nettling asks much of Tonavanu. Tonavanu wings that ring fair and square. If Tonavanu returns ring, he returns to Moogle, not to Nettling. That is, if Tonavanu can return at all. In truth, Tonavanu has ring no more. Tonavanu uses ring to fish for Bullfrog, but as soon as Bullfrog bites, Big Cat Killer comes along and strikes like lightning, ripping away Bullfrog, lure and all. What is matter, Nettling? Tonavanu sees storm clouds gather on your brow, as if your face comes on to rain. Why you want red ring so? Evil man with icy heart threatens to destroy fishing holes? Nettling is true friend of fish to sadden so, and any friend of fish is friend of Tonavanu. Tonavanu helps you catch Cat Killer and get back ring. First, Nettling needs to catch Big Bullfrog. Bullfrog is Cat Killer's favourite food. Use Big Bullfrog to lure it. It's lure to catch Cat Killer. Cat Killer that swallows Rokarp ring is fierce and like raging tempest. Nettling will know it when Nettling sees it. Tonavanu smells Nettling's friend waiting on mainland. He sweats more than a Moogle in noonday sun. When you catch Big Cat Killer, better take it to him straight away. Yeah, it says Mooch Cat Killer. I don't know, I guess I get... Where'd I get bladed steel jig? This was the best thing to use. I think. Bladed. Apparently from the market board because it's made by goldsmiths. Okay. To the market board. Was bladed steel, right? Yeah. That is expensive jigs, but whatever. Okay, time to return to that island and go fishing. Or run the ad break while we go, because it's probably off by the time anything interesting happens over there. Well, you know, maybe that's a bit of a lie. They have a minute of ad. Okay, so if it's under 15 seconds, it could be bullfrog. Also, the weather is fierce, guys. So there's a chance that we could accidentally get Pie Killer instead of Cat Killer. I wasn't counting, but that's way more than 15 seconds. It's also the wrong type of bite. Yes, it's like when it's at... what was it? It was 24, I think? So when it gets to 10 or lower. Bullfrog cannot catch bullfrog. When it gets to 10 or lower, I should just like cancel the cast, right? That was 56, which is 41. This could be it. This could be a bullfrog. This probably is a bullfrog. I think it can actually only be a bullfrog. And now we wait. And we catch the wrong fish. That'd be funny. If we caught Pie Killer on accident, that'd actually be pretty hilarious. Okay, there's the Cat Killer. Just as there is no rainbow without rain, so there can be no Cat Killer without bullfrog. If Nettling catches a big bullfrog, then throws it back in water, Cat Killer will bite. Nettling's friend is, yeah, me talking to the wrong person. It would help if I didn't do that. It's the alpaca! Oh, it's up here? The guy's waiting up here? Somewhere? Right there. We've come all this way to the Sea of Clouds, and we have finally tracked down the Vanu fisherman who has my ring. The rest is up to you, Zalulu. All my hopes and dreams rest at the end of your line. It's a big fish. It's a huge fish. Like summer sky after rainstorm, it is clear to Tonavanu that this is the fish that swallows your ring. Nettling is shining example to all fishermen, like bright ray of sunshine that pierces clouds. But enough talk of weather, let me pierce fish instead. The road carp ring. The very same. The treasure that will secure me my birthright and let me take my rightful place as head of my house. My brother isn't the type to go quietly, but this ring should be enough to silence him. I shan't let him terrorize the small folk any longer. I suppose my lord won't be going on any more fishing trips in the near future then? You may be right. If all goes to plan, I should be able to spare my family's fishing holes from my brother's wrath, but I doubt my new lordship will leave me much time to enjoy them. Do not wilt like flower in drought, noble lord. Just as a hurricane has its eye, so the most demanding duty has its moments of peace. Whenever you find yourself in a time of such calm, let the easterly breezes blow you back to my island. You may use it as and when you wish. Truly, you would allow me use of your fishing hole? You too are a friend of fish, and any friend of fish is a friend of Tonavanu. We are brothers in fins, and even the wildest whirlwind could not tear that bond asunder. Tonavanu's fishing hole is yours to use as you please. Tonavanu only asks that you let him visit your land sometime. A lord who likes fishing so must have some secret spots of his own, yes? Ha! You'll let me fish in your fishing hole so long as I let you fish in all of mine? You drive a hard bargain, Tonavanu. Well, alright. But if you want to keep your presence in Ishgard a secret, we're going to have to get you a change of clothes. Oh, I want to try out your fishing holes too. Hurry up, Unsolm. The quicker we boot out your brother and reclaim your lordship, the sooner we can go fishing. You make it sound as if it's full gone in conclusion. Even with the road carp ring on my finger, my brother and his cronies aren't like to leave without a fight. It may be many a moon before I can undo the damage my brother has done. I'll stop your grumbling. You've got the ring back, and Tony here has given you permission to use a secret fishing hole. What have you got to complain about? Just get back to Ishgard and kick your brother out before he ruins your estate. Not only for the good of your small folk, but for the benefit of fishing fanatics everywhere, particularly those directly in front of you. You're right. If being granted the use of a fishing hole of such outstanding beauty will not give me strength to oust my brother, nothing will. Zalulu, I thank you. For years I dreaded the day I might have to end my travels and assume my lordship, but with friends like you, I know that it need not be the end of my adventures. The next time we meet, I shall be Lord Anselm de Rogecarp, and I'll challenge you to a rematch. Oh, let me join in too. We can hold the next contest down there. It's such a peaceful place, you can forget about all the worries of the world and focus on the fish. Indeed, just as calmy breeze blows the storm clouds from the skies, so the eddies clears the sorrows from your soul. It is a true fisherman's paradise. The blessed patience too. In testing new waters as a fisher, you have learnt patience too. This concludes Fisher Quest Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must meet the following requirements. Blah blah blah. It's from Sesipu, which is in Limsa. It says we're doing this until we get the gig. And then we are starting the quest line to get of Dragon's Deep. This one. Zalalu, just the woman I wanted to see. It's about the Guildmaster. He's been acting a bit, wait for it, now, fishy of late. How so, you ask? Well, first he hasn't been seen chasing skirts at the wench for nearly a whole week now. What's more, word has it he's been sulking in and out of the city at strange hours, tiptoeing around as if he's afraid of being seen. It's not like the man ever does any work around here, but he is the face of the guild. It wouldn't be good for business if he got himself caught up in anything untoward. Next time you're down in Fisherman's Bottom, mayhap you could pay him a visit and see what's what. Damn, why doesn't this one give me the gig? I think it's the second one, maybe? Or third? Well, bash me hit him with a bucket of barnacles. If it isn't Zelulu, the second most skillful fisher in our fair realm, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence today? Sisipu's on to me, you say? But how could that be? Is it possible that I'm not as sly, stealthy, and surreptitious as I thought? Oh, don't answer that. Old Lago's adult enough to admit it when he's being apprehended in the act. Fact is, I found a new friend who's been picking my brain for advice regarding a particularly puzzling predicament. Truth be told, I was just thinking of trampling over to the god's grip to meet him. Now, I think he'd also be agog to make your acquaintance as well, if, of course, you wouldn't be adverse to accompanying me. Well, I suppose that settles it. Just do your friend Wawagalago one favour. Stop by the guild and tell Sisipu there's no cause for concern. Don't mention more than that. Girl's got enough gnawing at her mind with guild goings on, I reckon. So Wawalago says he's fine, but he says he can't or won't say any more than that? Forgive me if that doesn't particularly inspire me with confidence. Well, if nothing else, I suppose he'll have you around to make sure he doesn't get into anything over his head. You will keep an eye on me for him, won't you? Of course you will. This is the job quest, right? This is oh, it's up there. Yes, this is a job quest for fishing. At least it looks like it is. And I do remember going here on another character. For some reason. I assume for this quest. There's the lasso I was looking for. Now all we need to do is find... Psst, Wawalago! What is the meaning of this? Who is this strange shore walker? Get a grip now, Gov. This is Zelulu, a fast friend and one of the most accomplished anglers in Eorzea. I reckon she'd be just the person to help me puzzle out your little predicament. This is Gov. We met fishing, or rather, I was doing the fishing and he was more accidentally attaching his lower lip to my lower. I can tell you what you're thinking. A fisherman and a Sahuagin make for bizarre bedfellows, and it's true. We were tearing at each other's throats at first, but once we delved into a discussion of our love for the ocean deep, we became keenly conscious of just how much we have in common. You see, Gov here is searching for a stunningly spectacular specimen of fish, which has distressingly disappeared from the seas of La Nocia. The shooting star of the sea, that's what Sahuagin have termed it in their tongue. Gov says seeing whole schools of them sail through the sea, with their scintillating scarlet scales, is a spectacle of blissful beauty. It's a sight all more precious because they're penchant for only appearing in particular seasons. Gov reckons they're a roaming species that migrates after mating season to lay their new eggs and nurture their newborns. At least they were, before they packed up and puffed off to God knows where. Gov here was taking the matter reclining on his... wasn't going to take the matter reclining on his rear. Psst, my clutch mates insist that it's simply the way of nature. This fish can have simply died out, or found a more desirable habitat. This I cannot accept, and so I embarked on a journey. I scoured the far reaches of the realm's seas, where the shooting stars once appeared in abundance, and I found a single fishing line with an inviting lure at its tip. The next thing I knew, I was reeled in by Master Wawalago here. Psst. At first I was ready to gut him for having stolen such a beautiful creature from us, but he assured me he had done nothing of the sort. Agonizes me to admit as much, but to tell the truth, I've never even laid my lookers on one of these shooting stars. But if they're half as handsome as a sight as Gov says, it would be a sorry shame if we swallowed the supposition of their demise without doing our due diligence. At the same time, I'm the guildmaster, and I can't very well go gallivanting over every far-flung frontier of the realm while Sisipu does all the dirty work. So I decided to avail myself of the aid of my most astute assistant. That'd be Zelulu here. Psst, forgive me if I am skeptical, Master Wawalago. While I know your own knowledge of the seas is second to none, I do not know the shorewalker from the scales on my back. Give me one good reason why I should trust her. I'm telling you, Zelulu's as fine a fisher as anyone. I've had the pleasure of calling my protege. Housed in her head is every piece of Piscine lore and learning you could fathom. If anyone can find this fish of yours, it's her. Psst. If you would speak of her so highly, then I suppose I have no reason to object. And with that, I will return to the search. There you have it, Zelulu. Ready to rove and ramble in the seas of the realm in search of the slippery shooting star? Because I most assuredly am. But first, I'd best make a brief and fleeting foray back to Fisherman's Bottom. Sisipu's likely to get suspicious if I sneak away for much longer. Wait. Apparently the gig doesn't require fishing quests to do it. Whatever, we'll turn in this quest. Apparently it's not like a fishing quest. Apparently it's just like a side quest. There you are, Zelulu. We can exhale easily. I'm pleased as punch to say I slipped back via a side street, and Sisipu was none the smarter. On the subject of Sisipu, I've been meaning to explain and elucidate just why I'm so worried of telling the girl the truth behind this last little lark of ours. Don't tell the dear girl I divulge this to you, but truth be told, her village was set upon by a suitably savage group of Sahajin when she was just a little lass. I'm sure she and Gov would get on great if they got to know each other, but for the time being, I'm disinclined to drudge up any disquieting memories. You understand, yes? And so you'll be dealing with me directly for this particular duty. Firstly, I intend to do a little investigating into what this so-called shooting star is called in common tongue. In the meantime, might I propose you treat yourself to a soothing spot of fishing? just want to check. I can smooch 2. Yeah, I don't need it. Wait, does... so look at this fishing gear. I don't need it. Right, so apparently it... Rasen Kaikyo. I could just pick it up. How do I get there? Say Tamamizu Aetherite. Oh, is that like that island over there? Oh, no, 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 it's right here. Literally right here. You smell a fish. Does this mean then that you're a fisher from above? If you enjoy hunting fish up there, then I'm sure you'll take pleasure in hunting them down here as well. You cannot use rods and reels underwater, though. No, you'll need a spear to strike your prey swiftly and silently like the Kojin. I suppose you would call it spearfishing? Would you like a lesson in spearfishing? If you should see any of my blue brothers outside, I'm sure they would be glad to show you how it's done. We unlock this literally just for the stats. You wish to hunt with fish with a spear? Why, it's as easy as breathing underwater. And considering you're not blue in the face, I can tell you will master the skill in no time at all. Firstly, you would need to search for where the fish gather. When you've found a suitable school of fish, steady your spear and strike with a quick and fluid thrust. That, in a clamshell, is the art of spearfishing. Of course, these explanations mean nothing if you have no spear to practice. Here, take one of mine. If you look around, you're likely to find promising prey close by. Farewell, friend, and happy hunting. You have now able to obtain Fish 5 spearfishing. In order to do so, you must first equip a spearfishing gig as your secondary tool. By using the action Fathom, you'll be able to locate teeming waters as you explore the ocean. With your spearfishing gig in hand, you can interact with these teeming waters to catch fish. Yay! 35 more GP. I don't think that doesn't have melding slots here. But we do have 35 more GP. Okay, wait the 20 seconds, then I'll go back to Isipu. This is going to take so much bait though, like so many different types of bait. It's going to be annoying in that way. Like, ARR fishing has like 100 different baits you use. Okay, maybe not that many, maybe like 50. Even that seems a little too much, maybe it's like 30. Jeez, we can start on this quest line to get of Dragon's Deep. There you are, Zalulu. Where have you been? Somebody tell you about the big fish? No, I don't mean him. Well, Largo may be the guildmaster, but he's more the big lugworm than the big fish. In fact, he calls you the best fisher in the guild. That's why he wants to see you. Some scholars raising a hue and cry about a giant fish that needs catching. Refreshing, isn't it? It's actually serious business for a change. What will the morrow bring? Sharks spilling from the sky in spectacular shower of scales? Oh, don't look at me like that. I am the acting guildmaster after all. You'll find Wawalago at his usual spot by the docks. Might as well hear what he has to say. You're not like to lose by it, and I'm sure you've had a bellyful. Esselin, the adventurer arrives with alacrity. Zalalu, this fellow you must follow. He is learned in the lore and wise in the way of worms. Yes, I am called Esselin, and I am indeed learned in lore. That is to say, I study legends throughout Eorzea. Legends of what the common man might call giant fishy things. I recently came across an ancient document which made reference to something called the Nepto Dragon. I should explain that by dragon, the ancients probably meant a big fish, or possibly a shrubbery of unusual colouring. It's usually one or the other. But my Nepto Dragon was no plant, for the Book of 3 notes it was twice man-sized, that is to say, twice as long as a Hura is tall, and tore through hulls of trading ships with its mighty teeth. Did it ever live? Does it still? One thing is certain, if I ever find its home waters, it will not be I who hauls the mighty monster out of its depths. I haven't the fortitude. To clarify, I fear water greatly. Even standing on this pier tests my will to its limits, but that's just why I'm here, that I might petition the aid of one such as yourself who harbours no fear. Terrifically told, and totally true, he came to Wawalago, this learner of lore. But he found this fisher had faults. Too old am I to make after this monster of myth, though I do think I'm not completely diminished by my dotage. Or do you doubt it? I thought to myself, Zalulu's a game one. One game pup guppy, the best of the bunch, barring myself by the bream. Now then, on to the odd ones. Ha! I saw that flinch, and the furtive flittering of fingers to some folksy charm. Suffice to say, I speak of fish grown great in the gloomy green depths. You've heard chatters about these wily wizards of the water, I am sure. But chatting is not catching. More fishers have heard this story than have caught the hidden heavyweights. Ho! Now, what if this learner of lore tells it? What if what this learner of lore tells is true? This Nepto Dragon will need a fisher who can fish an old one to water. So, it falls to you to prove your prowess. Pretty please? Master Wawalago, you've caught your share of the elder. Is that to say, old ones, have you? Was that a quip or a question? A quick query to yourself, if you please. Why even ask when the answer is clear? Of course I've caught an old one. Notice they stress is singular, huh? Even the master fisher of Eorzea finds the old ones a heaving hand full of hell. Where to begin? Aha! The titanic swordfish, an enigma to entertain even an electric expert. It enjoys a certain infamy in its immediate environment, shall I say. Other fish of its fraternity flip their fins and flee from it. You can find the titanic swordfish in Cape Westwind. You must mooch the monster if you're primed to pull it, and our cultured companion will vouch his corrections. Now, ready the reel, coddle the creel, use a lugworm and catch a mirthlaw gobby. Mirthlaw gobbies are only the first bait to bag the test. Mooch with it to net a wahoo. You must maintain the mooch to manacle a titanic swordfish. The pissy Pisces is titanic swordfish, not a drop about it. Only appears when all aligns, the hour, the weather, the welkin's colour. Should you net the titanic swordfish, no nugget of knowledge will I deny. I had much opportunity to observe old ones from an umiak, and you shall learn every detail. No easy feat, I know. But mine eyes have seen that you master that mendacious marlin of Mazlaya, and that makes you a fisher second only to Wawalago. Deliver the Titanic swordfish. Is that even on this list that I have? I don't think it is. It is not. However, we can just search for it. So that is not catchable until... I don't even know if I'm going to be able to catch this today. It requires clear or fair skies. By the looks of it. And it's not catchable for a while. So I'll just go on to catch whatever is available between now and then. First thing we need is spoonworm. I get like a handful of baits, like spoonworm, caddisfly larva. Sifrid basket, I guess. Rat tail. Yeah, that's. I'll just get. No, I'll also get stem borer. Stem borer is in here somewhere. And then the other one is in Zelulu. I mean, Zuzuzuzu. Fourth tab. I was looking for rat tails. And then the Titanic sawfish. Titanic sawfish is mooched from a wahoo, which is mooched from a goby, which a Sifrid basket is fine to catch it with. Okay. Right, it's time for fishing. Alzafambra South Shore. Yes, Swift. No, not Swift Birch. Alport. Alport and South. Closest 3 minutes. Well, I'm going to run the ad while I'm on the way, maybe. Or no, I'm gonna get there so quickly. Was it Umbra? Yeah, South Shore. I think here counts. Apparently not. According to this map that I have. This closes at... Oh, it closes when the weather changes. That's what it is. So I meant to use Spoonworm here. And Patience. I should have used the other Patience, maybe? We mooch a Full Moon Sardine. It has to be the big bite. I want to at least get the Titanic Sawfish before I end. That's going to take a while. I think this is my last cast, probably, to go for the Endoceras. No, we might be able to get one more. Yep, one more chance. I don't think I have to catch this fish later on anyway, or maybe it's another one. Are we gonna get it? Oh, we got it. Alright, I think this is probably it. Here we go. What Okay, what do I have in terms of bait? Spoonworm, that one's Spoonworm, okay. Isle of South Shore, that's where I am. Apparently there's another one that's called in the exact same way, okay. I think this is the one that you catch it later on in the squeeze, maybe. Like the squeeze line. Is there a maximum to how many angler's arc you can have? If there is, we haven't hit the cap yet. I don't want to get too close to the camp. I should have probably taken more baits with me. It's kind of like whatever though. I need to check the weather. What zone is that? Western Fenland. This is a long time. Is it gonna be it? Do I get it? I get it! Is it the fish? It is the fish. Okay. West Thanalan. It's gonna be clear skies at 8. Yes. I can catch it in the next period of time. Yeah, I don't have spinnerbait on me. Or sinking minnow. I do have stem borer. I do. The burning wall. It's like one of the places that I definitely know where it is. I think. Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. See, when it hits like 8, I believe, Aeolzia time. That would be when we do the thing. Okay, this here is stem borer. No mooch, so we just chum. And wait for the big hook. Oh, you lose your thing? Like your charges or whatever? When you teleport. patience do last way longer. It does. I wonder if I should use patience too for the sawfish. That feels suspiciously long. Ah, I think I'm gonna stop chumming like an hour in game time before I teleport. What is this one? Oh, it's not something particularly important right now. I really just want to get the Titanic Sawfish and then Pick up the next quest, or next step of the quest, I don't remember. This feels promising. It feels absurdly long. This feels so long, I wonder if I disconnect it. We got it. A 1,000-year itch. Do I try Twitch beat at the mist? I have spoonworm for it. Is a mooch. I don't particularly have a lot of GP right now. And if I do catch this, I might need to catch another fish to keep fishing. I mean, not the fish. Pick up another bait to keep fishing. That's not right. I've wasted 50 GP on that. I don't know if I'm gonna get another patience window in time. Since I did that. You know, I just have to pray that like a random hook gets us a large-sized fish. Formerly high quality. I'm gonna chum this one just in case I can get a good bite. Okay, that's not good bite. Right, I need other baits. Do I have... Oh god. Which minnow is it? I need a sinking minnow. I need to buy that one. And crowfly. Fourth tab. I don't have a lot of that. Is that a single use or tactical? I don't know how to tell the difference. Yes. Nimrata River Middle Lanosia. Which one's Nim? Oh, the big one. Can't land. Can I fish here? I can. I'm sticking by my I chum until it hits 7 in game time. This is the wrong bait. I can do one more. I have like an excess amount of GP anyway, because I've been traveling instead of fishing. I do think I want to arrive at Cape Westwind like on time. That one sounds like it could be it. Nope. Not it. Not yet. There's only one teleport in Western Finland, right? Yeah, it's fast to go to Limsa. Okay, I got probably the right fish. Okay, that's the fish I was after. I could go after the one in Central Thanalan, but alright, yeah, I forgot. I can pre-catch the mooch, can't I? Yeah. I can pre-catch the mooch. I say pre-catch, we're already in the window for the fish. I'm using the wrong bait. I guess it's okay. Or maybe not. Separate basket. Yep, that's good. You see his rat's tail. Oh no, some of these lies. That one isn't. I forgot that patience cancels mooching. Okay, I'm either gonna get it and turn in the step of the quest. Or, yeah, I guess it's this step of the quest. I'm either gonna do that, or I'm gonna get to the end of the window and not catch it and just be like, okay, I'll catch it next time. I'll say wait for the thing to run out before I mooch. It doesn't need to be big. I mean, it doesn't need to be large sized. And if I don't get it and I get something else instead, then I'm pretty sure this is just like silver shark, right? Yeah. Oof, that wasn't a big one. That was just a baby one. Wow. Do I really have to use patience too? Being annoying in ARR. There's almost no way we catch a large size wahoo, but I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Oh wait, did we? It's large, but it's the wrong kind of fish. I also can't really afford to use patience too without the ether or whatever it is. Elixir, I think. Nice. Now we just wait for the thing to run out. And we pray. We pray for the big fish. Or I guess it's technically it's the not so big fish, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna keep fishing only because I'm at 2 out of 3 to keep my GP up. I mean, by that logic, I should probably just always catch fish. That is a long bite time. It's like normally it would be suspicious, but there's only one thing that could be. Is it the fish we need? No. Oh, I got that cast back out in time. Nice. No, chances are it's not going to work out. I need to get like a raw, large-sized wahoo. Which is against us in multiple ways. We have to get a wahoo, and it has to be large-sized. Oh, that was probably way too early to cast. Oh, we got lucky. But also not HQ, so not really lucky. Lucky with the catch, unlucky with the large sizing. This, however, is good. Provided that it has the right fish to catch. That would make it good. That would make it another attempt to catch the big fish. Or technically the not so big fish. Because there's a bigger big fish. Why is it the silver shark? God, I hate the silver shark. Rah! It is suspiciously long. So we're like halfway through this fishing window. Wahoos are apparently elusive. This could be it. This is what, like our third, maybe fourth try to go for it. And that's not it. I really don't think we're getting luck this time. Imagine if I just get the entire thing raw. That'd be wild. That's not happening. It was the right fish, it just wasn't large enough. It just wasn't large, I guess. doesn't require intuition, does it? It might do. Okay, maybe it does. I caught the other fish. God damn. It requires 6 Wahoo to get the intuition. Two in-game hours left. Or, what's that? Like, I don't know, 5 minutes? 2? It might be more than 2. Remember, this fish has a shortened window. It's 9 till 15, so yeah, that is shortened, isn't it? Hopefully that wasn't too early. Okay, we should be fine. Come on. It's apparently closed in 50 seconds. Maybe our last... This is probably our last attempt, yeah. That's not it. There's no way I'm catching those fish that fast. Okay, well... I shall... I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna go raid... I'll raid Whiplash. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm literally racing the ad. I might lose the race. But bye-bye.